It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the Hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude, until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renin rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renins, Danans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day...
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Looks like we warped into that pit of astral energy.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean... Wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Hmm? Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not... hugely? Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hootle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hootle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell? You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was... Something off here?
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
I'm not ready to go! Eagle Fly! Start up! Take this! I'm not done! Take this! Start up! You picked the wrong fight!
Amazing.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Alpha!
Don't mind if I do!
Super Solo Dash!
I'm out of ammo! Watch and weep!
Start up! Now you see what I can do!
Oh, wailing banshee of lightning!
No further!
Burning strike! water! Hear my call! It looks like
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Alphen.
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years, oh, even before that, just how many people, Renan or Danan, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it. I have a bad feeling of this.
Here's evil! These little rings around us!
You like me again.
I'm not done!
What a relief! Spirit Flame! Let the marksman handle this!
You're mine! Blending flash!
I can carve through armor!
Here I
Take
go!
this!
One more!
Do it! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here I go!
Now! Take this! I'm not...
Eat this! Lightning condemned!
Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Heaven and earth!
Eternal devastation!
All good things come to an end.
No further! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha! I'm not done! This one's all mine!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! No escape!
I'm on it!
Stardust!
Not in your dreams!
First strike!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Xion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is it... It's a dead end.
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there... there is likely what's used...
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate. These things really get on my nerves. Here, let me help.
I'm not done!
Flying free?
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
Armor won't save you!
I'm not...
Concentrate.
Stardust!
Hear me.
Leave the charge to me!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing that'll bring you down.
Do it!
Astral energy.
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
You're mine!
Healing
Severing
circle.
wind!
Take heaven and earth. A wailing dancing
In a vine?
by the power of flame. Sleep now.
Burn!
Do it.
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact block! More sucrose?
Keep calm and take them down.
Force flash!
Now I'm in the groove!
You like the handle?
Mirage!
Now you see what I can do!
Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There you go. Art expert coming through.
Stardust! Slice!
This one's mine.
Force flash!
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Do it!
Hey, now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Enemies incoming!
You will take them down! In a vine?
Slice! Epic Falcon!
Here I go!
Eternal Devastation!
Hurricane!
Let's tear him up!
Sword Ray Alpha! You're finished!
Shattering now!
Here!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! More?
Eat this!
I'm not done!
Leave the torches to me!
Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
Throw them away! More? Strike!
I'm on it! Where are you going?
Force Flash!
This one's mine! Now! Demons descend!
Flashing bang!
Easy! Way to go!
You require a hand.
I'm on it! Far enough!
Force Flash!
Inferno punch! Can't get out of this!
You picked the wrong fight!
Outstanding form!
Do it!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
You're not done!
I'm out of ammo!
Force Flash!
Confiscated!
Strike!
Throw them away!
More?
To the fray!
The flame inside is yours to be let free! Eat dirt!
Illuminate the
Stun
desert!
us!
I'll smash you!
Sword Ray Alpha!
Do it! There you go! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
You're mine!
Already on!
Strike! Force Flash! You're up! You require a hand.
Can't get out of this!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn!
It's on!
Lightning orb! Illuminate the desert! Come forth! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Step back! This one's all law!
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them. You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, then if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at...
Oh man! I hope I live long enough to regret things.
I never miss! Eat dirt! Where are you going? Insects should stay on the ground.
Armor won't save you!
Take
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you truly.
I'm surrounded!
Sword Ray Alpha! I'm not done!
Take this!
Sword Ray Alpha!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done.
Take this!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to
Burn in
accomplish
hell!
this. Illuminate the dark! Come
Force Flash!
Resurrect the holy land! Not in your dreams!
Can't get out of this! Do it!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
My turn!
Strike!
Here goes!
Sword Ray Alpha!
Take this!
Stardust!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. This one's all mine.
No escape!
Glacius, where are you going?
Sword Ray Alpha! You picked the wrong fight!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I've been doing really great lately.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, when did I get so popular? Watch it!
Flame!
Watch and weep!
Sword Ray Alpha!
Watch it! Oh, now I'm real mad!
Searing tempest!
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, pound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Strike!
Lightning descends!
Stardust! Not today!
Shattering metal pieces! Attack power! Illuminate the dark! Sword out! Freaking does it!
Severing wind!
Illuminate the dark!
Strike!
Come forth! Holy Force!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
I'm not done!
Healing circle! Lightning orb!
Stardust!
Photon blast! Illuminate the dark!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right. In an instant! Impact block! Now! I'm not done! I'm not done! Do it! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With this, I can become even stronger.
To regret things. Sword rain out! I can carve through all!
I'll take you all on!
Hold nothing back! Sword rain out! Eat this! Talon hurricane!
Severing wind! Eat dirt!
Strike! Void flash! Strike! Void flash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
I'm on it!
Prepare to be
sealed over the Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Walk like folk!
Here goes!
Soda!
Harness! Through! I can handle it!
I'm not
far enough!
I'm not done!
Strike!
Here I go!
Void flash! Mirage!
You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning orb! Water!
Here I come!
Illuminate the dark!
Sword rain alpha!
Do it!
Rimwell! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on a roll, man!
Take this! I'm not done!
Now you see what I can do!
Strike!
Just let it
Sword rain alpha!
illuminate the dark! Magic is there!
Stardust!
Holy land!
No further! Mirage! It's on! Ignite!
Now!
Take this out!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Photon
Sword rain alpha!
Something's wrong with me.
You just say the word and I'm there.
I can't believe it's coming.
I'm here! I'll use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this. More for the stockpile!
Sword rain...
Anything in
Try this!
all mine!
Resurrection!
Okay, here I go!
Smash you!
Shining
It's
supernova!
on! Here I come! Not today!
Just with you!
Oh,
now Sword rain alpha!
I'll bring you down!
Try this! You require
Holy land!
Rending flash!
Not on my watch!
In a bind? I'm just getting started!
A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning!
Wind!
Dragon shell! Reload!
In strike! Void flash!
Spear! Pierce evil!
Strike!
Light astral
Void
energy!
flash!
Freeze laser! Here! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Dazzle! This one's all mine!
Lightning can die again!
Eat dirt!
No, I won't give in!
Sword rain alpha!
Armor won't save you!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Talon storm!
In here!
Prepare to be... I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine! No further!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
need to be stronger.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Poodle?
No holding back.
This'll be a piece of cake.
Denied. A wailing destiny of lightning.
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. That freaking does it. Shut up.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Armor won't save you.
Illuminate the dark.
Earth throbs in pain.
Illuminate the
I'll
dark.
finish you here and now. See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Here I come!
Hear my call. Illuminate the dark. Magic is
Here I come! First
No
strike!
further!
holy
Sword rain
Lightning.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Touch to dust!
Here's a healing
No
arc.
escape!
First aid.
It's on!
Lightning orb.
Point flash!
Illuminate the
Win.
dark.
I'll stop and talk!
Thanks, Kitara.
No! I won't give in! Strike! Void claw! Armor won't save
Ready
you!
to go.
Void flash! Strike! Come on! Oh, now you're talking! Denied! I'm not done!
You require help.
Lightning condemned.
Here, let
Here
me
I
help.
come! I'm not done! Now I can let loose!
All day.
Rising! No further! Win!
One more.
Strike! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Really
Illuminate the dark.
Here I come! This is looking good! No escape! Soda! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! Strike! Void flash! Now you see what I can do! Strike!
Flame of fury.
Now! Soda! Remove!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you. You'll be in high demand if that's the case. These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganqua. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrecht 35 about it sometime.
I hope I live long enough to regret this. That freaking does it! Sword rain out!
The earth
Destruction! That buzzing is driving me mad!
I never miss!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Too fast! Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Glacial Spirit! Here's evil!
Sword rain out! Take this! Lightning thrust! No escape! Start up! No escape! Start up!
You require a hand.
Mirage! Here I come! Be still! Start up! Do it! Move up!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Anything in armor is all
Not done! Start up! The
Now you
flame
see what I
inside
can
me
do.
yearns
Shouldn't have
to be
messed
let
with me.
free.
This one's mine!
You're mine! Burn!
Talon Hurricane! Searing Flame!
I'm on a roll now!
Do it!
Super Swallow! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
By the power of flame! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky! I've got a really bad feeling about
No
this!
escape! Damn it! Not again!
Far enough!
Try harder!
Glimmer
Here I come!
Here! Eagle assault!
Confiscated!
That'll bring you down!
Try harder! Not again! Rising Falcon! Be still! Eat
A
dirt!
wailing banshee of lightning!
Now you see what I can do!
Prepare to be
Here I
seen!
go! Into the shadows!
Sword rain alpha! Try this!
In a bind? Do it!
Blended ball! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
I'm on Strutter! Glimmer Blade! Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Now! Here I
Dragon
come!
Shell!
Void Blast!
Looks like we got them all.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way!
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Win! Here I come! Crush! Strike!
Careful!
Void
There's
Blast!
some kind of camouflage!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help!
Illuminate!
Let loose!
That flicking does it!
Here's
Void
evil!
Blast!
Tear you apart! I'm ready! Now you see what I can do!
Freeze!
Void Blast!
Now we're in the groove! Far enough!
Here's a healing arc!
You're my
Illuminate!
You see what happened there as you crossed me? Shouldn't have done
Burn in
that!
hell!
Holy Wrist! Radiant!
Take this! Slash!
Talon
Blade!
Lightning orb!
No further!
Hear me!
Outstanding form! I'm
Illuminate!
just getting
Total
started!
devastation!
This one's mine!
Double demon!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Confiscated!
Take this! Be still!
Take that!
Power of lightning! Illuminate! Here's a healing arc!
Armor won't
Holy
save you!
Void Blast!
First aid! Holy Lance! Chain between
Sword
radiant!
rain out!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Now I'm real mad.
It's on! Supernova!
Burn in hell!
In a bind, eat this!
Tornado Alpha! Try this!
Nothing gets by me.
Healing strike between heaven and earth!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine!
There you go! Don't let out!
Start up!
Eagle assault! Shattering the pieces!
Here I come!
Attack time!
Turn up that station! Tornado Alpha!
Now you see what I can do!
Struck! Dazzle!
Thunderblade!
Take this!
Chain between
I'm
heaven
not
and earth!
done!
A wailing Dancing lightning! Seal! Here's evil!
Take this!
Light astral energy! One at a time!
Be still!
Strike it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You... Sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
I have a bad feeling about this.
This one's mine.
owe you
Not in your dreams. I never miss.
Not today!
Light astral illuminate the dark.
Tornado Alpha!
Come
Try
forth,
this!
holy glimmer.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you and your crew.
Easy ensnaring to me.
A wailing
Come on, to me!
in here.
Start up!
Hey!
Get on in there with the others.
I'm not
Take
done!
this!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Lightning hit.
Now! Here I come! I'm not...
Now for the lightning.
Void Blast! River!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Shot!
Well done. Here we
Now!
go.
I can carve through armor!
Fred.
Not today!
These fists have got your name on them!
Glacial
No
spear.
further!
Here's the
Tornado Alpha! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance!
Dragon
Void
Shell!
Blast!
lightning orb.
What's this? I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Ah, am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Lightning orb. Power of flame. Illuminate the dark.
Be still!
Ready to go. Whoa, you all right?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
I'm not done!
Here's evil.
Now you see what I can do!
Not in your dreams.
Eat this!
Eat this!
Light
Oh, now you're talking!
Where are you going? Illuminate the dark. Magic is in.
It's time!
Here we are.
Denied! Take this!
Strike!
First aid.
You're off!
Whirlwind
Take
Ram!
this!
Lightning
Lightning
orb.
thrust!
Light astral and lightning condense. Chain between heaven and earth. Outstanding form.
Take this!
You see what happened there is you crossed me.
Ruin
I've
it!
done that.
First strike!
Illuminate the dark.
Tornado Alpha!
Holy glimmer. Holy legend.
Dazzle!
I hear you.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here I come! Lightning thrust! You're mine!
Illuminate the dark.
Be careful not to overdo.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Here I come! I'm not done! Flaming thrust!
Sleep now.
Here I come!
Burning!
Here I come!
Glacial spear. Lightning bolt!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'll heal you all!
Take this!
Healing
Force
circle!
blast!
I owe you, Tion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Force blast!
Supernova!
Orbiting outward!
Illumination! I never miss!
Burn!
Healing flame of spirit! Supernova! Glacial spear! It looks like you got this one covered.
I'll smash you!
Freeze laser! Illuminate! Magic is out!
You're out!
Take this!
It's no further! Flaming thrust! Take this!
Lightning is out!
Strike!
Glacial spear!
Force blast!
Heaven and earth! Freeze laser! In here!
Be still! Take this! Strike!
Hero circle!
You're on! Easter!
Do it! Illuminate the storm! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.